Hello everyone and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile, where we actually need a little bit more gold because right now I don't have enough for an ancestor veneration. But before we do that, little Dagon here has his childhood trait, right? Diplomacy and intrigue. Hold on a minute. Let's follow the line here. You're my daughter's child. Okay. I mean, diplomacy and intrigue. I think we're already training a few in intrigue. So maybe a bit diplomacy focus here would actually be beneficial. So I'm going to go ahead and queue that up. Let's see if we have anyone suitable for this as well. 24 and 23. Wager, you are training most of my dynasty at this point. We're going to owe a lot of favors to you. Right, here, let's unpause because we do need just a couple months of gold. Also, yeah, we do have that murder scheme running in the background as well. Did I put my spy master on supporting schemes? I did. And speak of the devil, Wager's helping us with that as well. I love it. Right. I also promised that I was going to take another look at this. Unite the Western clans, because I thought we would have to do this through war, because we need to completely control one of these. Yeah, or one of these, which would be war. So someone told me I could do it through diplomacy, but I don't think that's true. The only way I see that happening is in the long term, when eventually we get an empire title, like over here, maybe the Misty Mountains, because I don't know if I'm going for Erebor first or the Orcs. We'll have to see. But once we have an empire title, then maybe these guys can swear fealty, and then we can unite the Western clans, because I don't want to declare war on them. That makes no sense. I know a few of you suggested I do that, but I don't think you're a true dwarf. I think you're a dwarf that answers to the evil forces of Sauron, if you dare suggest that. To the charming Uzbek Frayne of Durin's folk, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the summer fresco claim on the mansion of Gabil Gathol. Whoa, okay, the dwarfs are fighting each other, the Broadbeams here. They are of a different faith, but they're righteous, so I don't know what's happening here. It's just a regular claim. Well, I will honor our alliance. And we shall show all dwarfs in the west that we stand united, Firebeards, Broadbeams, and Longbeards. We'll fight as one and prosper as one. Right, this is our first taste of proper warfare this series, isn't it? We'll get to the veneration after, don't you worry, guys. Here, let's raise the entire army. Commander skilled, that's fine. I'm actually quite skilled. Logistician, forwarder, aggressive attacker. Right, we're gonna show them. Where are you? Oh, you're a landless guy. Okay, so it might take a little bit to try and find your army. Also, we're still making profit when the armies are raised. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. Right, where are you guys going? I think you're approaching me. My spy master has come to me with grave news, but we do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill my steward now. Oh, bloody hell. Please don't. Right, are you guys just kind of waiting? They're up in the north. What are we doing? Oh, foreign's gained another inspiration as well. Okay, we'll fund that later on. 100% we will. Here, let's go this way. Do I have an organizer? I do. There we go. We have a couple organizers, actually. Also, apologies if you hear background noise. You can probably already guess what it is. Hopefully my mic filters it out anyway. Yeah, the neighbors are doing more building work. At this point, I think they're delving deep for treasures or something, because there's certainly no changes above the surface in the last 2 or 3 years of this constant building work. But anyway, I digress. With my leave, my grandson Dagon and his wet nurse parade into my chamber. Gloriel poses like a herald. My liege, you witness a monumental occasion. Dagon has a mighty gift to offer you. My son, unfortunately the tooth trade is not what it once was. So, do you know what? It's lovely, but keep it as a good charm. Maybe later on you can sell it for pure profit. Whereas I cannot. Also, I just realized I thought we were allies. I thought we were allies. Hello? Are you not even going to fight for your mountains, for your homeland? The AI are so stupid in CK3. It's absolutely ridiculous. I used to be quite held back when it came to criticizing base game behavior, but the more the play, the more stupidity I see from the AI. Right, it's fine though. It's not annoying me because it's not my own war, and we're still in profit. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna attach my army, and then maybe I can chill out a little bit. Yes, that sounds like a plan. Right, let's attach here. And then my marshal, I'm going to leave you in charge of the army because I'm off to do an ancestor veneration, okay? Send me updates if anything changes. Thank you very much. Right, let's sort this out. Where did we get up to on these? I think we only have like 3 left to do, don't we? We're pumping our way through these. I'll be kind of sad when it's over. Right, we'll soon arrive to that one. And this war is probably going to get lost because the AI aren't doing anything. And I'm not strong enough to take them on, I don't think. Okay, who are we going to read up on today? So last episode we did Uri the Scarred, yes. So today we're going to look at Sindri the Rich. I mean, I love gold as much as the next dwarf does. Let's see, I think this is just typical flavor text. Let's see. The tales of Sindri's exploits be told. I'm already muddling my words. Take a breather, lad, right. So this scroll speaks of Sindri the Rich, the dwarf father of the Iron Fists, or Sindri's folk, who awoke alongside Fulin the Swift of the Stiffbeards in Khaled Kisdin, and founded the mansion of Gamil Nala and the house of Sindri. From the earliest days, Sindri proved himself to be more than a founder. He was a craftsman, a tinkerer, and a master smith, a true dwarf at heart. He turned his will upon the hidden nature of iron, seeking not just to forge it, but to master it. Under his hand, the Iron Fists were the first to shape iron with lasting strength, tools that cut deeper, weapons that held their edge, bindings that did not fail. These secrets, fiercely guarded, became the root of their fortune. Soon the eastern clans came bearing gold for Iron Fist's work, and Sindri let them pay. His halls grew rich. With the bounty of 4 clans, it is said that the floors gleamed with riches, and his court had dined on fruits and meats brought by Hesildí of Tuvar from distant forests. Thus was he named the Rich, for his wealth was unmatched in that age. Yet even in his prosperity he remained ever watchful of his forge, and never revealed all that he knew. A habit the other eastern clans would grow to resent. Oh, a little bit of jealousy brewing among the other clans, I see. What do we want? A crafting perk or a stewardship perk? I do need stewardship. Yeah, let the forges burn and the halls rise. Sadly, I didn't get a perk, though. So next, we have Sindri the Gilded, who ruled during a time of great prosperity for the Iron Fists. In the days of Sindri II, the exiled Iron Fists had long dwelled in the Ered Harmul, and under his rule, Khaled Nala swelled into a mighty hold of gold and iron. Also, I just thought we should probably have them open on the side here, shouldn't we? Then we can take a closer look at their talents and whatnot. Yet Sindri was not content to hoard riches behind sealed gates. He sponsored great efforts to reach the scattered Iron Fist diaspora, who still wandered the wilds of Rune. Many of whom had been forced to bind themselves to the rulers of men, bartering their craft and strength for shelter and survival. Through his envoys and coins, Sindri brought these far-flung kin into closer fellowship, while also laying the groundwork for dealings with the tribes of men who roamed the Great Steppe. With trade formalized and routes secured, wealth flowed into the Khaled Nala. Man, I've said it before, but the day CK3 adds trade, I cannot wait to see how all of the mods implemented. I wanna mine my gold. I don't want to trade it across Middle-earth so badly. It was during his reign that the principle of trade neutrality was first forged, declaring that the Iron Fist would take no side in the quarrels of men, nor choose allies among them, but would trade with all equally, so long as fair coin was offered. Thus begun the golden age of the Iron Fists in the Ered Harlemul, an age of plenty that endured even through his next incarnation. I can get... Let's try and get a stewardship perk again. Trade is its own craft, as he showed us all. There we go. That's what I want to see. Okay, before we continue this, let's see. I can now become an architect. Lovely stuff. We need those discounts. So who are we looking at next? Next, we have Sindri the Third, who reigned in the twilight years of the Iron Fist's golden age of Khaled Nala. in the Ered Harmol. Grandson of King Rugi, who first received the Ring of the Iron Fists, Sindri inherited a realm united by trade and craft, yet stood at the edge of an age grown darker. The will of Sauron stirred again in the east, and the plains of Run began to fall under its weight. As the shadow spread, Sindri was the first Iron Fist monarch to extend a cautious hand toward the long-separated dwarven clans of the Red Mountains, seeking some renewal of ancient kinship with varying degrees of success, as old distrust still lingered and full alliance remained far off. In these uncertain days, many among the Iron Fist diaspora, those scattered among the realms of men, sought livelihood through war. Sindri, wary but pragmatic, revised the customs of his forebears to permit such service, on the strict condition that no oaths were sworn, no allegiance pledged, and no alliances made. Thus, the principle of neutrality, once born of trade, was extended into mercenary toil. So things started to get a little bit chaotic here. Diplomacy increased by 1 or experience. Sure, it was their skill in war that secured their renown. I don't know if I actually gained any there. Oh man, let me tell you guys a story. You see this smoke effect, right? I tried extracting this from the game files to use in my intro on episode 1. You probably noticed the CK3 effects overlaid. And I'll tell you what, it's not so simple. At least I don't know a simple way of extracting this. So what I had to do was convert it to PNGs, and then I manually placed each PNG into my editor and pull it to 1 frame to remake the video file. There's probably a way easier way to do it, but the pain I went through. Anyway, this scroll recalls the life of Sindri the Burned, who ruled from Namagulus in the years after the rule of Nuren Kisdin. There, Belen, son of Búladin, the last of Orn's line, perished in dragonfire, and with him the Ring of the Iron Fists. Only thereafter was Sindri born, marking the end of the curse laid by Durin IV during the War of the Last Alliance and the treachery of Orn, but the dwarf father of the Iron Fist would not return before the traitor's line ended. The treachery of Orn. Gold bought his loyalty, but not the heart of his king. The shadow he embraced turned brother against brother, and the Iron Fist's name was darkened forever. So following the devastation of the Akalabeth, the Iron Fist's hold of Keled Nala lay in ruins, and their king was killed by a falling pillar. His successor, Orn the Avaricious, was a dwarf driven by insatiable greed and ambition, embodying the worst traits often attributed to his clan. Determined to restore his people's fortunes at any cost, Orn was willing to sacrifice honor and kinship. In secret, he forged an unholy alliance with Sauron, bartering warriors and weapons for gold and mithril to aid the Dark Lord during the War of the Last Alliance. Knowing many of his people would reject fighting for Sauron, Orn took only his most loyal followers to war, leaving his son Búladin behind to govern and maintain the falsehood that they were embarking on a great trading expedition among the Easterlings. When the Iron Fist warriors were seen fighting alongside Sauron's forces, Durin IV was outraged, condemning their actions as a grievous betrayal. The Iron Fists rose in revolt under Frelim, a royal descendant of Frelim I the Great of Sindri's folk. Orn was slain and his son Búladin was driven out, bearing the stigma of his father's treachery. He fled with the remnants of their followers and the rings of the Iron Fists. In the aftermath, Frelim was crowned King Freling of the Iron Fists. Rather than restore the humble Keled Nala, he founded the hold of Namagalus to the south, which in time surpassed its former glory. Búladin and his exiles settled in the remote hold of Nuren Kisdin in the northwest, where they endured hardship and isolation. Shunned by their king and rumoured to be cursed by Durin IV, they grew bitter and withdrawn. Their fall was sealed in the early years of the Third Age, when a wandering dragon descended upon Nuren Kisdin, consuming the hold and the Ring of the Iron Fists in flame. Oh man. Wow. But well deserved. How dare they turn their backs on their own kin and join forces with Sauron. Disgusting. I have no words. I cannot believe a fellow dwarf would do that. So Sindri grew to be a ruler of vision and resolve. I love how we just get so sidetracked. I love it. There's lore hidden everywhere. Though Keled Nala was still inhabited, it greatly declined by the time he took the throne. He laboured to restore the mansion, but Keled Nala would ultimately suffer the same fate As new in Kisdin, a dragon drawn by the gleam of new wealth descended upon the hold. Sindri's courage was admirable, but he ultimately fell to the dragon's flames. The Iron Fists avenged him and slew the beast, but the damage it upon Khaled Nala's inflicted was lasting. Khaled Nala was abandoned shortly after, yet Sindri's name endures as one who bore the weight of a long shadow and dared to dream despite it. He strove tirelessly to bring prosperity back to his kin. Can we get another stewardship perk? Yes! Oh, that's what I'm talking about here. Let's move you down here a second. I did say I was going to do Avaricious next, so let's head down that tree. We might have some spare hooks as well. So next we have Sindri the Wanderer. There we go. Let's bring him up over there. So this scroll recounts the journeys of Sindri the Wanderer, born in the middling years of the Third Age. As a prince, he witnessed the shadow of the Great Plague sweep across the lands, threatening the scattered kin of the Iron Fists across the plains of ruin. Though the sickness did not touch the dwarves, thanks to their natural resistance to disease and corruption, the chaos imperiled their fragile communities and threatened the livelihoods of those living amongst hosts of men who proved far more vulnerable and were left scattered and diminished. Unwilling to remain idle, Sindri petitioned his father, Akul, to seek out their kin, to bind the scattered holdouts into one. Even after his father's passing, he continued his long wanderings, entrusting the rule of Namagalus to his brothers Shon and Herm. His efforts saw many return from exile and diaspora, swelling the ranks of their people and helping to rebuild the halls and hearths lost in darker days. Sindri V's restless spirit became a beacon of hope, and through his travels, the scattered Iron Fists found their way home once more. I love the background art here as well. Is that from base game? I don't think it is, right? I don't know. I haven't played base game for the last few versions now. Let's see. Wandering perk or diplomacy? May our feet ever follow his restless path, seeking kin and kinship. I like the flavor. Also, the army still hasn't bloody moved. What is this? And sadly, that is the end of this one. Right, I shall carry the deeds of the ancestors with me as I return to rule. Is there any news about this war that's happening to the north? I don't think so. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Our murder scheme does have a breach, sadly. I'm not sure if we're going to be very successful here. It's a minus 112%. What can we do here? I can get a very good book artifact. 570 gold. Oh, yes, please. I will not say no to that. Right, how strong is your army? Very strong. Yeah, I definitely can't settle or fight you one-on-one, can I? No, no, no. Yeah, definitely not. They're looking to settle as well. 700 settlers. I'm not sure where they're going to settle to. There's not really... I mean, there's mountains over here. Maybe I should colonize that before they do it. I want to focus my gold, though. So we are currently building the Hold of Gold, which is nice. And I think foreign... Nah, see, foreign has the bow inspiration. But I want adventure inspiration. So I want to go to Beleriand. Wait a minute. That could be good. Yes. I'm going to sponsor this. How much is that? 500 gold. Oh, you better bring me something good, laddie. You just want to go on an adventure. Wait, where do you want... You want... I'm actually kind of interested where you're going, because... You want to go to Beleriand as well. Oh, no, you're already going to Beleriand, damn it. Kind of want to sponsor this one. I have no idea where you're going, but... Here, let's take a risk. Right, I'm spending my gold so quickly. Oh, bloody hell. It is what it is. It's fine. So, let's go speed 5. Yeah, I want to possess something truly unique. That did seem to work last time, so we're going to keep on doing this. I can demand some payments as well here. 50 gold there. 15 gold here. My daughter, I could get 50 in the future, but I'll take the 10 gold now. That's fine. Right, I can also imprison some criminals. What I meant is actually pardon the wrongly accused. My daughters and my wife aren't doing anything. I trust that they are It was false rumors, guys. It was false rumors, right. Yeah, the AI is not going to do anything, are they? At least until they come closer, which is a little bit annoying. And I can't fight them one-on-one. I also don't want to disband my armies because my allies might see that as me not honoring the alliance. My liege, the adventurer Sander has sent word. For 10 days and 10 nights, me and my party has been hiding. The bandit lord Nathan has set a blockade on the road we must travel. Well then. No guts, no glory. Make them pay for wasting my time. There we... Oh, Sander has slain him. Okay, nice. I thought it was the other way around then. And I panicked for a moment. Let's see. I've delved into Kurgan, an ancient burial mound from the age of Balkoff. Hundreds of long-perished horses, stuffed, preserved, and staked to the walls, stand upright. Each with their own room. It was a stable for the damned lost to time. Knowing of my duty to seek knowledge for our realm, I was considering stealing a relic from the tomb when my guide was not watching to bring to you. You can probably imagine what I did next. Oh, I don't want to become a tomb robber, though. No. Don't disturb the dead. No. Don't do that. Bring me, an elven sword. On that topic, actually. So, we do have a dwarven helm. First age dwarven helm. And if we look at Reclaim Erebor, I think it applies because it just says here, having a first age dwarven helm. I mean, it's equipped anyway. So I think we've covered it. But this one, for the elven sword, it says we must be wielding it. So the elven sword is really what we're kind of looking for now. Yes. The hobbit will do last, because obviously, if I get a hobbit now, by the time I find everything else, they could have perished. And then we need to somehow get closer to interact with Lake Town and whatnot, because I think these guys are out of diplomatic range, yes. Which naturally leaves two options. One is the White Mountains, where Uri's folk are already settling up. Or two, our next big goal could be not only dealing with the Ashmogs, who we are currently feuding with, but also resettling Khazad-dûm. We might do it, and then I think we're going to have to do the Balrog struggle again. We'll have to see what happens. The agent removed from scheme. Oh. We were recruiting orcs and goblins. Oh, that looks promising. Oh, what do we have here, my lord? I return from Beleriand with an artifact from my journey. I take the bulky bundle into my hands and loosen the cords. Twin Sword of Anglakul, the Black Sword of Turin, Angriro, sorry for the mispronunciation, you guys are used to it by now, was forged of meteorite iron by Eol the Dark Elf in the woods of Nan Elmoth. We have our elven sword. Taken by Maeglin, his son, when he fled to Gondolin with his mother, the sword stayed there with him until his betrayal of Turgon to Morgoth. During the fall of Gondolin, he tried to seize Idril, but was slain by her husband Tuar. No more is known of the fate of that weapon until its recent find on the shores of Belagar. Oh, this is magnificent. Hold on a moment. Can I wield it? 17 prowess. Oh, 0.2 renown, knight effectiveness, enemy fatal casualties, faith hostility advantage. Oh, yes. Oh, this is amazing. And this is what we just read earlier. Okay. So that's going to take our prowess up nice and high. So what do we need now? Looking at this stuff, probably. So a member of this dynasty being present in Esgaroth. But how do I influence that? It's probably going to have to mean war, right? And I'm not really close enough for war. Wow. There's not many living members either, I'll tell you that. So where are you? You're to the south. Do you have the black arrow? You don't. Oh, no. Wait, do you have the black arrow? You don't. Oh, no. Right. I'm probably going to have to install artifact. Is that cheating, though? I feel like it's cheating a bit. I don't know. We might just have to roll the dice without that artifact, sadly. Unless someone nearby has stolen it somehow. I'll tell you what. Let's see. Surely someone's inherited it, right? You don't have anything. Or you have an artifact. No, you don't. The game's lying to me. Do you have an artifact? No. Okay. That is a little bit of a problem. But we'll address that when it comes to it, because apparently I think we're gonna stop off here. We need to do all this. I mean, there is this little passage here, but really there's no safe passage eastwards anyway. So what does that mean? We need to build up our men-at-arms a bit more. That's what that means. I mean, we do have allies as well. Let's see. I'm 202, so we're going to do something. We need to kind of do it in the next couple decades. My allies are quite strong. However, you're fighting in a war, as are the fire bits. So we might wait a little bit. I can build up to men-at-arm buildings to buff them. That is true. Here, let's get the Hold of Gold built, and then we're going to reassess the situation. That's a stewardship perk. Let's see. Monthly income whilst at war. Do you know what? That's actually useful right now, so let's get that. That's just another 10% income, which is handy. The AI are doing something up there now, which is nice. Court Grandeur is maxed to 2. What's this? My lord! I returned from... Yeah, with an artifact from my journey. What do we have here? Magnificent Regalia. I think it's just a regular Regalia, right? Minus 3% mercenary higher cost. A beautiful Regalia set of masterful craftsmanship. It consists of an Electrum scepter set with pieces of garnet, fine fustian robes that have been embroidered with silver, and a large garnet cabochon necklace. I mean, thank you, my friend. I shall take it. Of course I will. I only just realized you can actually click on empty slots as well. That's cool. Right. Let's get out of credit. I have no armor. I was kind of hoping we'd find an armor piece and an inspiration. I mean, I can probably... let's see. I want to be doing buildings as well. I mean, I did say we have a couple decades, right? So... Let's see. Hold on a minute. Let's groom our beard first. That will help. There we go. A nice beard. Now I can think clearly. Or clearer. 3 gold. I'll just take the 3 gold. Thank you very much. So inspired person can be sponsored. You do have the armor inspiration. My love, my wife. And you are legendary. Do you know, so I'm going to sponsor my wife to make me some armor. That's only 190 gold. And then... So I can't upgrade that. That's way too expensive. Our gold income should be much higher now, though. So these 3 were reserved for military, right? I believe so. And we do have heavy infantry here. So, I forgot what buildings we needed. I think it started with the Toolmaker Guild. Let's see. I think Toolmaker Guild... I needed the tunnels at some point as well, and I don't remember why. I think arms storage. And then we get heavy infantry. Pretty sure, right. So let's get that built. If I'm wrong, I don't think I'm wrong. I have confidence. While we do not yet know who someone is now plotting to kill my bodyguard, I know exactly who that is. It's the Ashmore. Actually, it could actually be dwarfs as well. Right, my friends. What are we doing here? Apart from causing absolute attrition to our armies, what are we doing? I'm gonna chill over here. I think winter. Does winter take away... I know it's subterranean. We don't lose supplies here. We just don't have much supplies to begin with. What's going on here? Came to you in a dream, did it? Well, I'm really happy to hear that. I'm a bit busy right now. Well met, my liege. I've heard tell of your patronage of this, the armorer. They say she is making mail worthy of an husband. Ooh. Slightly higher quality. How generous of you. Lawmaster Borean, thank you for your generosity. I will wear this armor into war, so... I needed to be as good as possible. Right. Let's regain our supply. I think me being attached to their armies was actually causing the AI to freak out. I think they were just looking for supply. And here I had hoped that they were going to go off a march to war, but alas, that is not the case. So this just gives us construction time, taxes, development growth. I mean, it's nice. But what I really want is now that lets me build arms storage, so men-at-arms general buffs here. Let's get that built. I'm leaving the other 2 slots free because we had plans of building stuff there. I don't know why. I just want my military stuff equipped at the end, okay? Right, this scheme is not really going anywhere, is it? Sadly not. Also, I gotta be careful I don't get attacked up here. Oh, the AI is moving. Dare I say we are going to war? Hurry, my liege, you have to hear this. My granddaughter has spoken. What else can she say? Now that I know gestures can de-stress them, that's fine. Agent discovered. We're already at 4 out of 5 breaches. I just don't see it happening, personally. Right, the AI is moving up with us. Come on, lads. Let us fight. Oh. Wait a minute. I see Mithril. And I'm excited. What's this? I mean, we can read it here, right? So we get injury resistance. So we get +9 prowess when we're injured. We get a little bit of prestige and retreat losses. While the chain links do not offer room for decoration, the masterful work on the riveting sets this piece apart from common mail. This set includes a great helm and a bassinet to be worn underneath it. The lowermost links are made out of decorative mithril lining the whole armor. Magnificent. I would like raw prowess, but, you know, armor is armor. We now have, finally, a piece of armor equipped. It didn't feel right not having any armor on. And with that being said, I'm actually going to lead the men. The dwarfs now. Let's put on my armor. I might change it to golden. Once we start going to war actively, I'm going to do what I usually do and have my character always wear armor. Knowing how soldiers act around each other and noticing how freely information and rumor flows, I am struck by an idea. If some of my own soldiers were to infiltrate Uftak's army, they may offer a different insight into his plans. Soldier source. 10 days faster. We can try it, because honestly at this point we need to do something. Okay, are we going to war now, lads? Are we finally doing it? Should we take this back? Here, this is going to take 2 months. Do you have some siege equipment to help me? No? Okay. I guess I'll do all the hard... There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Kinship. Work together, lads. I'm a little bit worried about this army, though. Right, basic stockpiles are being constructed. I am upgrading my units. Things are suddenly taking a shift in a different direction. I love it. Right, heavy infantry barracks. Let's get those constructed. Just at least get one of every building for now. We can probably take this back. Do you guys want to join me? There we go. Only 45 days for this. No, the AI is just not interested at all, apparently. I'm taking all of the risk here. For probably little... Do you know what? It's what allies are for. It might be going down. It might be going down. Okay. Down south is apparently the message that that Anna got here. The kind. You're not supposed to be kind to your enemies. You're supposed to slaughter them. Or at least beat them into submission. Let's see. That's just a... I thought it said there was an event here. The game lied. We're not going to win this war, are we? Where are you going now? Oh, so now you want to go up and siege this. But you didn't want to help me when I went there just now, did you? No, of course you bloody didn't. What's going on? 105 stress. You know what? Vega. Let's chill. Let's drop some battle plans instead. You're doing a lot for the murder scheme. I know you're trying your best. But right now, we gotta focus on this war, okay, my friend? Also, I don't want to speed 5 because I just don't want to get accidentally caught by the enemy. That's why I'm not speed 5ing this stuff. I shall wait patiently. We're rivals? Yeah, we're rivals. You've got that right. Okay, short swords have been constructed. What I also want to do is kind of build the other 2 buildings now before I forget what they were. I kind of already forgotten what they were. I think it was the craft guilds. Yes, and the treasure hoard, right? I think so. Wait, but later, don't we need the tunnels to actually upgrade? Torchlit caverns? Yes. It's coming back to me. I'll tell you what we'll do then. Is we'll build a craft guilds and then we'll build some tunnels. And I think that is our building slots occupied for now. Hateful House Ashmog is now in the hands of Uftak. Nothing changes. All these dogs are the same. We're gonna set off on an expedition to Khazad-dûm in the future. Right now, I just need to deal with this. Oh, my daughter Bina has given birth to a son. Okay, and he is Herculean. Nice. Where's the name list? Snick, you have gone with the name Gimli. Thank you very much for the name suggestion. Please feel free to leave another. Here, let's go ahead and pin you before I forget. Update the name list. Man, I'm on fire today. Just because I remembered the name list. Oh dear. You gotta set your expectations low, okay guys? Because then you're always impressed when you overachieve. Right, Alana, my granddaughter. You're good at stewardship and learning. I don't know if you can female dwarfs serve on the council here? I think that's a religion thing, is it not? Where is my religion? Where, or is it a cultural thing? I think it's a mixture. Ah, male dominated. Yeah, there we go. So sadly, only men and vassals can be appointed as chancellors, stewards, and marshals. Right, Alna. That means you're gonna have to focus on learning, but you will be able to educate other children in the future. And you already have a guardian, Wega. Okay, lovely. When did I do that? I don't know. But I know Wega's good, so you know what? I'm gonna let him continue. You're fleeing south again. Yeah. Right, I don't think they're attacking me. It says we're going to win that. Yeah, because it's 880 of them. Right. Man, the AI accounts, honestly. I don't know if I'm gonna get out of there in time. He knows that I'm the mastermind behind the plot. It's ended my murder scheme because that was the last breach. Okay, organizers are very strong, luckily. Yeah, let's chill here for a second. So what are you guys planning to do now? You want to take back this territory? Okay, then, I guess. Ah. Do the AI just not think that they can actually take stuff back or not? Possibly. That could be what's happening here. Local wares building has been constructed. Okie dokie. And then the last building I want here is the rudimentary tunnels. And we should kind of start building that everywhere, shouldn't we? So that's for the Axemen. I have a lot of Longbeard scouts. So where are you stationed? Up here in the north. Ah, yes, because we had a lore reason behind this, I remember. Right. Let's upgrade the delving first. Let's see, what tier are you? Tier 5. I could probably upgrade you quite a bit. Yeah, let's get you upgraded, and then we can upgrade the scouts as well whilst we're at it. Sounds like a plan. So what are we doing here then, lads? Do we want to go and take back some mansions or whatnot, or are we just gonna wait in the snow and freeze in our boots? Apparently wait in the snow and freeze in our boots. Okay, right, military engineer. Oh dear. I don't know if we can win this war because the AI are just being absolute cowards. It's fine. We're going to see this as a warm-up for when we take on the orcs of the Misty Mountains. It's been a long time since I've done some proper war, huh? It has been, actually. I can vassalize. Ooh, hold on a minute. Who am I vassalizing? And why? Why have you broken away? Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to offer vassalage. There we go. Let's do that. And then I'm probably going to have to grant vassal as well. To keep things nice and organized. And I wonder if you keep your higher contract. I think you do. I've doomed him to pay more tax. That's what you get for trying to gain independence. Antiquarian inspires adventure. Not right now. Damn it. I am trapped. I am massively trapped. But do not fear. We're going to take some attrition. I might just have to leave this war, honestly, because I'm not getting away, am I? No. I'm not getting away. Oh, man. I blame the AI. If the AI weren't so stupidly cowardly, I wouldn't be taking risks trying to siege stuff back to win this war. Now, instead, we're about to be slaughtered in the northern mountains. I just don't think we have enough numbers. Yeah. Look, he came, he looked, and then he was like, nah, you can die by yourself. I can't believe this betrayal. I'm now starting to rethink on my philosophy of trying to unite these clans peacefully. That is how much he has angered me. Right. Men-at-Arms, yeah, I'm going to become dreadful at this point. Do I even have dread? I have 27 dread. I'm not a happy dwarf right now. Man. And now you're going to get slaughtered. Now you're going to get slaughtered, huh? Are you trying to make it equal? Is that what's happening here? You're going to go, oh, look, I got slaughtered too. Look, we're both equal. Surrender the war. You deserve to lose it now. I'm going to focus on Khazad Doom. In fact, we're disbanding. 2 months to go. We were already home. You've annoyed me. You've annoyed me greatly. And for that, I'm now going to focus on my quarry and my mines here. We're going to get our delvings up. I don't know if I actually need to do that. But I will anyway. Hold on a minute. Something's happening with the Misty Mountains here. Ah, the timing could be good. I mean, I could invite the Firebeards. Never mind. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to speed 5 because I'm not helping with this anymore. I've had... you've driven me to my limits. That's what you've done there. Here, let's disrupt schemes. I forgot to do that. So our gold right now, we are replenishing, right? Not anymore. Only 36.7 gold per month. I say only, that is way higher than like my average game, which is kind of funny. Here, we might as well upgrade the mine because we've upgraded the delving. Ah, you little scoundrel. Bring me back my garments. But the timing is very good right now for us. If we were to do this, I don't have a casus belli, which is very interesting. How do I want to... Or... see, the problem here... Now, there's a lot of dwarfs already settling down here. I think we're too late for the White Mountain Party. I think we take a direct action here. Which means... if we're going to launch an assault... I think it begins here. In the Karadras Pass. That's our way into the mountains, right? Unless we could get in here as well. I hope the names revert once we take it. It should do, right? Wow, but I don't know about the flags and stuff. I might have to manually do that, which is a shame. I think we enter via the Karadras Pass. Because we can take control of the pass. Cut them off from the world. Maybe we get some reinforcements from Lothlorien. Maybe Imladris too. Although I don't think there's an easy way to do that without being diplomacy tree. Or we could say, George, screw the pass. We might get flanked. But we go straight into Khazad-dûm. Yes. Joe, I like that. So let's go ahead. We're gonna fabricate our claim here. It's gonna take a little bit of time, probably quite a bit of gold as well, but that's fine. We have both. We have time and we have gold. Let's see. Oh, you've come to join the war, have you? Very well, you shall serve me. I need more strong lads ready for the fighting that's about to arrive on our doorstep. So men-at-arms, buildings. We don't have the slots. I mean, I could just... It's going to annoy me because I have an order now here, right? And now I want to replicate that everywhere. But we don't need to. That's just... It's a bit too... Oh, here, let's... It doesn't matter. As long as we get the building built, that's the important thing, okay? No. I am not ending this feud. We will finish the war that has been started. Betty... Oh, Foreign has another daughter. 3 daughters Foreign has. This one is Hale. Let's bring up the name list. Times you have gone with the name Frona. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a very fitting name, actually, for daughter of Foreign. May you grow to be strong and wise. And we'll decide on the education when she grows up a little bit. Update the name list. Thank you very much. So we're gonna build up our men-at-arms. There you go. Kierden still likes us. Very nice. So what are we... I would like to buff the siege engines as well as the crossbowmen. So where are you guys? You're over here. Okie dokie. Here, let's get the Toolmakers Guild. And I think our siege equipment was down here, right? Yes. So what... Is it the same process for this? Siege Workshop. Yeah, I think it's the same process. Okay. Let's get the Toolmaker Guild. I just want the basic tier 1 buildings, and then we'll start recruiting more men-at-arms. We're preparing now. We're gonna fight some orcs. Too long. We've been delving and whatnot. I need orc blood to wet my sword. Our new elven sword, actually. Let's not forget. What's this? I could invest... No. I'll turn a quick profit. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. My wet nurse has been replaced. I'm not joining that war. Hurry up and lose it. You drove me to this. Gimli is free, so we'll sort his education in a moment. Oh, there's a hunter. Throw him in the dungeons. I don't trust him. So let's see. Diplomacy and intrigue. I mean, I might be short on diplomatic characters, so I'm going to focus you on diplomacy. And then I think... No. Who's this? Calendar. Yes, my tutor. You're going to educate Gimli here. I think you're the best for that. Right. You've been built, so let's build some arms storage. There we go. I almost forgot what we were doing then. Somehow. Groom the beard as well. Oh, a nice beard. There we go. War is approaching. My friend. I need a small loan of gold, please. Thank you very much. Someone is now plotting to kill my daughter. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's get the arms storage built here. We'll get the arms storage built down here as well. Once I have these buildings built, we can then start recruiting more men-at-arms. Gold income is not that bad. So we can definitely spend that. As long as we're above like 20 gold per month, I'm kind of happy actually. It would be nice to have like 50, but you know, it is what it is. Right. Oh. Greetings, my impressive Uzbat. I have prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case for you are the rightful lord of the encampment of Heart of Darkness. What have they named our sacred Khazad-dûm? Seeing as Uftak unfortunately insists on being an orc. I love how it's worded as if he's a choice. It's a choice. I could even argue that you have a claim to the All of Moria by divine right. Of course, we have a divine right to Moria. All of Moria will be mine. I can feel the big war approaching. Right, what did we want up here? Those are our scouts, but what does that mean? They are skirmishers. Okay. So, we want the skirmisher barracks then. Lovely stuff. Let's get that built up. Popular opinion is fine. Popular opinion is really fine. Because I'm a popular figurehead. Court grandeur as well. Legitimacy too. Okay. It's only when you start getting up here, yeah, minus 40 from stabilizations, that you start getting the negative. Right, what do we have here? Our archers. Technically crossbowmen. Let's get the archer barracks. Lovely stuff. We'll upgrade these buildings once I have all the men-at-arms as well. And then down here is our siege weapons. There we go. Effectiveness increased, maintenance is down. Does everyone get maintenance down? No. But the siege weapons do, so let's enjoy it. Right. My daughter-in-law Betty is scheming against my daughter Bina. Foreign. I'm gonna trust you, Foreign, to sort this out at home, okay? I'm giving you a chance here. I do not want our family fighting one another, especially right before our grand expedition to the east. Right, we've lost the war, honestly. Good. You've annoyed me up in the north, right. I can now vassalize another. Right, who's this? Ah, this part. Okay, yeah. High feudal obligations, there we go. And then I'm probably gonna have to... Wait, you have a duchy? Surely not. Huh? I don't think you do. You do? What's your duchy? This? You don't even control any land there. What? Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. Oh, he died. He died. How did you die? Of old age. Wait. Hold on a minute. Oh, did the nicknames not show in death? Because he had the kind nickname. And now his son is the chaste. Yeah, the nickname is not there for some reason. Okay, right. Now this is built. Yes, I do need siege equipment. So now it's my favorite thing of spam clicking. I didn't actually get enough spam clicking for my likes. I should have saved a bit more gold first. Let's see. Stewardship perk. Tributary taxes. Vassal tax contribution plus 10%. I like that. Give me more gold. I can consecrate the bloodline. By showing sufficient devotion and gathering the favor of the clergy, I can ensure that my dynasty is forever enshrined as a holy bloodline under divine protection. I get a legitimizing legend seed. I become a paragon. Our fervor increases. We get 500 renown. Well, who am I to say no? Thanks to my pure devotion and relentless work, I have inextricably bound the holiest of officers of the Khazad faith to the Durin dynasty. An increasing number of people in the clergy and amongst the faithful have come to think of my family as the chosen caretakers of the holy relics and harbingers of divine will. And all it took was for me to declare my intentions to reclaim Khazad-dûm and fight the Ashmoks. And now Mahal is beaming with delight, virtue without fault. Now I know that I am on the true path. Usually I like to have that notified. Let's do that. I have now become a paragon. I will guide us, my friends. Ah, yes, the coronation stuff is happening up north. We'll let them crack on with that because I'm raising an army and training an army. I have been invited to the coronation, though. I'm not going to arrive in time. Unfortunately, my friend, I do not see your invite in time. I hope that isn't taken as an extreme insult. Oh dear, I feel kind of bad now. I shouldn't hold his father's mistakes against him. My son and heir Foreign is plotting to kill my daughter. Foreign. I gave you a chance to sort this out. Do not let me believe that this is a mistake. I'm giving you one last chance. Man, the intrigue between dwarfs is absolute insanity. I wish they would calm down a bit. Maybe I need a feast or something. Oh, could you imagine it was dynamic like that? If you don't hold feasts, they do more and more intrigue. Because they get rowdy. There's not enough beer. My spy master's country with grave news while we do not yet know that someone... Now my court tutors on the chopping block. No idea why. We're going after the tutors now, are we? Oh, dear. Right, what am I doing? Well, I'm waiting for gold. We have our siege equipment now. Yeah, adventures are good, but... Man, I can't right now. I can't right now. You have discovered the continued legitimacy of my lineage is at risk unless I take action. He has offered to provide me with everything he knows, including names and evidence. No. 300 gold. You think my legitimacy is at risk? By who? By who? I ask. Holy crap, what's happening over here? I kind of don't want to wait too much longer. I really do not want to wait too much longer. There's going to be nothing left to reclaim. Oh, the Balrog situation. We're going to do the Balrog situation and the reclaim Erebor situation. That's funny. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, it's just orcs have broken away. Okay, and this is all flooded with orcs, isn't it? Yes. But maybe now these guys can deal with that. I have faith in them. Elrond doesn't really get involved. You're fighting... Oh no, I thought you were fighting against Radagast, man. No, they're fighting with Radagast. I was going to say, the elves are turning on Radagast? What is this? Right, guys, next episode. I think we need to push our claim on Khazad-dûm. It's time for a little bit of action. We will still keep building up here as well. Although... Oh, are we going to get the Balrog situation when we land? I'm not sure, because I've never colonized Khazad-dûm outside of the Barling quest line. Or playthrough, so... That will be interesting. But yes, next episode, we're going to try and resettle Moria. They still have Durin's Hall, at least Mirror. We'll have to recolonize some of this. That's going to be exciting. And then we have a good launch point to start thinking about Erebor, but also trying to locate the Black Arrow and whatnot. Let me know. Do you think the Artifact Finder mod would be a little bit cheaty? I mean, if it's lost, right, then I think we should just roll with the punches. And we have to take that reduced chance because, you know, through the dynamics of CK3, which is part of the reason I love it, you know, it's a sandbox. The Black Arrow, to me, has been lost right now. I don't know where it is. So, part of me doesn't want to install that mod. And I think I'm just going to roll with the punches. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And as always, I'll see you next time.